Audio Jungle.
Woman in danger of losing eye after acid attack in halfway tree. The family and friends of Kingston woman are praying and hoping for the best amid concerns that she might lose an eye following an attack with acid at her workplace at Pavilion Plaza in St. Andrew. They also believe that she was the target of the attack after receiving threats as recently as Monday, alleging that someone knew her and who currently resides in the United States. The St. Andrew Central Police are probing the attack that resulted in injury to not just one, but two women on Wednesday, one more serious than the other. Reporters understand that they were standing close to each other. Law enforcement is reportedly following strong leads and will also rely on the use of closed-circuit television to assist in the investigation. Agatha we call her. She probably lose on her eye. Half a side of her body bone up, a family friend told reporters after the incident that left many people, including customers, at the centrally located shopping mall stand. According to reports, two men rode up on motorcycles to the location and entered the establishment in the afternoon. They made their way to the second floor, entered the establishment, and threw a corrosive substance which caught the women. When reporters arrived at the location, the area in which the incident occurred had been cornered off and taped. Both injured women were rushed to the Kingston Public Hospital. The men, while making their escape, are said to have been challenged by a security guard who reportedly discharged his firearm in their direction in the basement parking area. A relative told reporters that the woman, who is believed to have been the target of the attack, had ended her relationship with the individual who is suspected of orchestrating the incident. He must have feared, so she moved on and sent to take back a motor car and an iPhone he sent her. Him threatened her that he would send men to murder her, the relative who requested not to be named told reporters. Relatives said the woman's former partner recently left Jamaica and entered the United States via that country's border with Mexico. They are also hoping that the incident will not lead to a war in the Kingston 13 inner city community where they are from. The victim and her former partner have family living there, and people may have to move out the family friend shared. Up to press time, reporters were not told the relatives who went to the KPH were not allowed to see the victims. St. Catherine Gardner charged for a stabbing man. Aggravated assault and wounding with intent charges have been laid against 44-year-old Gardner, Jason Hines, of West Prospect Backwalk, St. Catherine, in relation to an attack over money. Reports from the Backwalk police are that about 6:30 p.m. on Saturday, July 20, the man approached Hines and asked about money that was owed to him. During the conversation, Hines allegedly brandished a knife and stabbed the man. The man was assisted to hospital where he was admitted. Hines was later accosted by residents and handed over to the police and was later charged on Tuesday, July 23rd. Hines is scheduled to appear before the St. Catherine Parish Court on Wednesday, July 21. Man charged for shooting another in the head in Manchester. A man was on Monday charged with murder in connection with the death of another in Manchester who was shot in the head. Charged is 40-year-old Brian Bartley, a labourer of Bethel Street in Greenville in the parish. In addition to murder, he is also charged with possession of a prohibited weapon, unauthorized possession of ammunition, and using a firearm to commit a felony. Killed was 32-year-old Kenroy Garden of Bethel Street in Manchester, who was attacked and shot in his community on Thursday, July 18. Reports from the Mandeville police are that about 7:20 p.m., Barty and the deceased were walking in the community when Barty allegedly brandished a firearm and shot Garden to the head. Garden was admitted to hospital in critical condition and died the following day. The quick action of the police led to Barty's arrest just hours after the incident. He was later charged on Monday, July 22nd. A court date is being scheduled for him. Painful delay. Disappointment was etched on the faces of the relatives of Simone Campbell Callimore and Winston Walters after they learned that the man convicted of planning the killing of two, Omar Callimore and his three co-accused, would not be sentenced on Wednesday. The new date for sentencing is Friday, July 26, at which time they should learn how many years they will spend in prison for their role in the January 2nd killing of businesswoman Campbell Callimore and taxi operator Walters. Karen Campbell, the mother of Campbell Callimore, said the delay has caused a lot of frustration, but she has faith in the justice system. It is frustrating, but we have to bear it and let the law take its course. It is frustrating even for the judge. We hope that this Friday will definitely be the last, stated Campbell. Karen Walters, the sister of Walters, told reporters on Wednesday that she was vexed by the delay and pointed out that it was the third time the sentencing had been stalled. "Me upset, me vex. This is the third time them put it off. My sister took time off from work to come to court just for the sentencing. I could see that she was vexed as well. Hopefully Friday will be the end of all of this, because this is too much for us," she stated. On Wednesday, sentencing was pushed back to give one of the convicts the opportunity to have a doctor explain to Judge Leighton Pusey the details of his medical condition. The convict in question is Dwayne Pink, and his attorney, Ernest Davis, last week urged Pusey to take his illness into consideration when handing down the sentence to his client. On Wednesday, Davis thanked Justice Pusey for his assistance in getting a doctor to come to court. The doctor took a medical report to court, and on Friday, he will appear in court again via a secured video link to be asked questions on the details of the document. "I must thank you for your assistance in getting the medical report, and must also thank the doctor for coming on such short notice. We are very grateful," Davis noted. Justice Pusey made it clear that when the details of the medical report are being read out, the session will not be open to the media and the public. "Thank you very much, Doctor. The registrar will get details from you so we can put you online and deal with you on Friday. The evidence that the doctor is going to give will be medical evidence about an accused person and is not going to be open to the public. Issues like this is confidential, although it is not secret because attorneys of the accused persons will be present. This matter is adjourned until Friday at 10 a.m., Pusey noted. Pink, along with Collymore and Michael Adams, were convicted in May for the double murder and one count of conspiracy to murder. Another convict, Shaquille Edwards, was found guilty of conspiracy to commit murder, but the jury found that he was not guilty of the offense of murder, as the evidence in the case did not place him at the scene of the killing. Campbell, Collymore, and Walters were fatally shot by two men outside the First Ridge apartment complex in Red Hill, St. Andrew. While Collymore, Adams, and Pink did not pull the actual trigger in the shooting death of Campbell, Collymore, and Walters, they were found to have plotted and schemed profusely over many days to have Campbell Collymore killed. Campbell Collymore was the wife of Barbadian-born Collymore, who is the main convict in the case, as he was the mastermind. The motive for the killing his wife, prosecutors said, was so he could claim more than $100 million in life insurance benefits. The prosecutor, Deputy Director of Public Prosecutions, Andrea Martin Swaby, made a recent submission to Justice Pusey requesting that Collymore and Michael Adams, who was a contractor in the killing, be sentenced to life imprisonment for the two murders, with both men serving at least 50 years before eligible for parole. A slightly lower sentence, just over 40 years, was recommended for Pink based on his lesser participation in the plot. The prosecutor recommended that Edwards serve 3.5 years for his murder conspiracy conviction. Martin Swaby described the case as being within the realm of the worst of the worst. She said the evidence in the case depicts a thrilling demonstration of a well-organized and orchestrated contract to kill, and that a strong message should be sent to other organizers of crime that such atrocities should not be tolerated. USF commits to restoring community Wi-Fi affected by Hurricane Beryl. In the aftermath of Hurricane Beryl, the Universal Service Fund USF is advising the public that its team is actively engaged in efforts to restore connectivity to communities affected by the storm. Out of 320 sites, currently 109 community Wi-Fi sites are experiencing outages due to the devastating impacts of the hurricane, USF said on Wednesday in a press release. The USF urged residents who benefit from its community Wi-Fi program to be patient as the fund works to bring all affected sites back online. It added, however, that the restoration efforts are being hampered primarily by electrical outages from the Jamaica Public Service Company JPS and infrastructure damage caused by the Category 4 storm. "We understand the importance of connectivity, especially during times of crisis. Our team is working tirelessly to resolve these issues and restore services as quickly as possible," stated Acting Chief Executive Officer of the USF, Andrew McRae. On July 3, 2024, Jamaica endured the impact of Hurricane Beryl, categorized by the dangerous combination of life-threatening storm surge and destructive winds. This storm ranks among the most powerful to affect Jamaica in over 15 years. The USF advises affected residents to stay updated on the progress through its official communication channels. For further information or assistance, residents can contact the fund at 876-906-1198 or info@usf.gov.jm. Remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.